This set of add-on lenses and filters by the company Shiftcam is something completely different and maybe even better than anything else that I have ever used before in that regards. New level of natural bokeh, edge-to-edge sharpness, the next generation of mobile lenses. These are their claims, and in this video we'll test out like how good are they really in real life situations. I will show you how they work, what they do, and we will discuss why you should even bother getting add-on lenses in the first place. Let's get started. Hey, what's up everybody? In case you're new here, welcome. My name is Julian. I'm the creator of Smartphone Filmmaking Pro, and on this channel we talk about capturing amazing videos with our smartphones. I share tips and tricks, and I also review the latest and greatest gear, so if that sounds interesting to you, you might consider hitting that subscribe button. Today we will talk about this epic lineup of lenses from the company Shiftcam. They were kind enough to sponsor this video, so thank you very much. But as always, everything that I'm saying in this video is 100% my true and honest opinion. So first off, let's talk a little bit about why you should use add-on lenses in the first place. Because most modern smartphones these days have 2, 3, maybe even 4 lenses anyways. So why would you bother investing into add-on lenses? Generally speaking, add-on lenses are small, tiny pieces of glass that you put in front of your smartphone lenses to get a sharper, to get a wider, a closer, or generally speaking, just a different image in the end. Depending on what kind of add-on lens you put in front of your smartphone lens, you will get a completely different result. Shiftcam has cases for the iPhone 14 Pro, this is the one that I have right here, and also for the 14 Pro Max that fit perfectly fine, and you have included lens mount in these cases. So the way on how it works is you basically just pick your lens of choice and then you just screw it in. It works on the standard lens and also on the 3x lens. So it's actually very simple to get started. Next up, let's check out what Shiftcam has to offer. They have a 200-degree wide-angle fisheye lens, they have a 16mm wide-angle, a 60mm telephoto lens, a 75 long-range macro lens, which is very exciting, a 10x traditional macro lens, and also 2 different anamorphic lenses. These are the different lenses that they have to offer, but they also have 2 different filters currently. What I have on my phone right now is the circular polarizer, and they also do have a variable ND filter, which is very handy when you're shooting outside on a bright sunny day. So if you're not deep into this stuff, this might sound a bit complex and weird, but let's see what this all means in real world scenarios. So what you can see right now is a regular shot with the 1x lens of the iPhone 14 Pro. The distance between the iPhone and the person is about 2 meters, and this is what it looks like. If you attach a 200-degree fish angle lens, you can now see that you have a rounded look. This is much wider than before, and a fisheye always distorts the image a bit, so this is actually on purpose, and this can be used for stylized shots for music videos, for example. Next up, we have the 16mm wide-angle lens. This also makes the image wider, but this time it has no distortion, and compared to the ultra-wide-angle lens that you have on the iPhone 14 Pro, for example, you now get more light on the sensor because you have a wider open aperture, and you also get a sharper image compared to what you get on the ultra-wide-angle lens on the iPhone, which is very exciting. The 60mm telephoto lens does the exact opposite. Instead of making the image wider, you now get a much closer field of view. And same story like before, you also get a sharper image this way compared to using the 2x or the 3x lens on your iPhone 14 Pro. You can also attach the tele lens to the 3x lens of your iPhone, and then you get an even tighter focal length in the end, and you can use that to get some shots that look completely different to anything that you usually see from a smartphone. I love having these tight focal lengths, especially for travel videos, for example, so this is super handy. The 75mm long-range macro lens is even longer, but it has an extreme close focal distance, and this is a very interesting lens, and to be honest, this is something that I have never seen anywhere else before. With this setup, you can get some absolutely crazy close shots that again do not look like this was shot on a smartphone, and you also get a very nice looking natural bokeh. So overall, a very interesting lens in my opinion. Next up is the regular macro lens. This is similar to other macro lenses that I have used before. You also get a crazy close minimal focal distance, and it's also super small and lightweight. I also like this one for product videos and just extreme close-ups, and yeah, overall also very high quality and just super nice to have in your toolkit. And then you also get 2 anamorphic lenses, and for those of you that don't know, an anamorphic lens is what they are using to shoot cinema movies at. These are lenses that stretch the entire image, so it looks a bit weird looking at it without being de-squeezed, but by the time you de-squeeze the image, you get a very nice looking wide and cinematic looking image. The first lens they offer is a 1.33 and the second one is a 1.55, and this means that you basically just get a wider field of view and yeah, even a bit more of that cinematic look. And just so that you know, for shooting anamorphic, I would always recommend that you use a third-party app like Filmic Pro or the Beastcam app or whatever to get a de-squeezed look, you know, live when you're filming the video. Without a third-party app, it is pretty hard to tell if the framing is right and also if the focus is on. So when you're using an anamorphic lens, make sure to use a third-party app. All right, so now let's talk a little bit about the filters. You get a CPL filter, which stands for Circular Polarizer, and this filter basically filters out all the polarized light for you. You can use that to make skies bluer when filming outside. You can also use that to make the grass look greener, but you can also use that to get rid of annoying reflections when filming through a window on water or something like this. Overall, a CPL filter, in my opinion, is a must-have because for some scenarios, it is just a game changer. Secondly, you also get a variable ND filter, which is basically like sunglasses, like variable sunglasses for your camera. Like with the CPL filter, you can also spin it, but instead of filtering out polarized light, you can now spin it to make the image darker or brighter. This is very important to get the right shutter speed when you're filming outside on a bright sunny day, because, you know, as a rule of thumb, I always recommend to have a shutter speed that is twice your frame rate. And when filming outside, basically you have to have an ND filter to make this happen. All right, so now that you know what they have to offer, now let's talk a little bit about the quality, because in the end, that's the only thing that really matters. All of this is cool, but the quality is the only thing that counts in the end. And what I can say, their slogan was absolutely no lie. I truly think that they are absolutely fantastic. The details that you get with the wide angle lens, for example, it's just better than what you get with the native lens on the iPhone. With most lenses, you always have blurry edges, and with this one, you get edge-to-edge sharpness, which is just fantastic. The same also applies to the 60mm telephoto lens, but the one that, you know, just stole the show for me personally was the 75mm long-range macro lens. That's just amazing, and that's something that I have never seen anywhere else before. And the type of shots that you can get with this, they're just something completely different and something that you cannot achieve without such a lens. If you are in the market for add-on lenses or filters for your smartphone, then definitely check these ones out. I will link them down below, and currently you can still back them on their Kickstarter campaign, and in return you will get a discount once they are final and ready. Keep in mind that all of these shots that you saw in this video were shot with pre-production units, so the ones that I have here, they are not final. And these are already that good, so yeah, I can't wait to test out the final products. Also, the team from Shiftcam is super nice. I was recently on a call with them, and it has just been a pleasure working with them, and also, you know, working with a brand that has such nice quality products is just really nice. If you want to learn more about filming with your smartphone, you can check out our free webinar where I share the top 5 secrets to shooting cinematic videos with your smartphone. I will also link that down below. So thanks for watching, and in case you have not seen the video where I'm showing you how you can make cinematic videos with your Galaxy S23 Ultra, then click this video over there.